If 2025 felt like food got more expensive and food help got harder, you're not crazy. SNAP didn't just update, it tightened. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Proverbs 27:23 says, "Be diligent to know the state of your flocks." Old wisdom, modern meaning. Know your paperwork, know your dates, know your rules, because the system will not babysit you. Let's start with Medicare, because if you're on a fixed income, Part B is one of those costs that shows up like clockwork. In 2025, the standard Part B premium rose to $185 per month, up from $174.70. The Part B deductible rose to $250.77, up from $240. That's not a headline. That's a monthly bite out of your check. What that means for you. If you're thinking, it's only $10, remember? $10 here, $20 there, and suddenly your grocery cart looks like a museum exhibit. Food from the ancient world. What to do right now? Check Medicare savings programs in your state. They can help pay Part B premiums if you qualify. If drug costs are heavy, look into extra help for Part D. And every year, review your plan, because the default plan is usually whatever costs you more. Ecclesiastes 7:12 says, "Money can be a shelter, and wisdom is a shelter too." Wisdom looks like reviewing coverage before you get surprised. On July 4th, 2025, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act of 2025 became law, Public Law 11921. It included multiple SNAP changes, eligibility, benefits, and administration. The USDA SNAP memo spells it out. The able-bodied adults time limit rules changed, and several exemptions were removed, including exemptions previously tied to homelessness, veteran status, and aging out of foster care. Let's tell it like it is. When exemptions shrink, the margin of error disappears, and people fall off over paperwork, not laziness. Over the 12 months ending November 2025, electricity was up 6.9%. Natural gas was up 9.1%. Overall energy was up 4.2%, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. This is why people feel squeezed even when someone says inflation is down. Because your budget doesn't run on talking points. It runs on heat, lights, and groceries. What to do right now? Apply for LIHEAP, Energy Assistance. It exists for a reason. Ask your utility about budget billing. It can smooth out winter spikes. Check local weatherization programs, insulation, ceiling drafts, efficiency upgrades. Proverbs 21:5 says, "Careful planning leads to abundance." In plain English, stop letting January surprise you every January. Change number 2. Costs shift to states. Starting FY 2027, the federal share of SNAP admin costs drops to 25%. States cover 75%. Then in FY 2028, states may have to pay 0% to 15% of benefit costs based on their payment error rates. States are already warning Congress this threatens program stability and asked for delays according to Reuters. This means more state cost pressure, which often becomes more red tape, stricter enforcement, and slower processing. Change number 3. Internet costs don't count for shelter deduction. The law also says internet service fees can't be used in the excess shelter deduction calculation. That's small on paper, big in real life. Because every deduction matters when rent eats the whole check. What you do now? Fast checklist. Here's the old school survival kit. Medicare checkup. See if you qualify for help programs. Review coverage. Go to Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services Utilities Plan. Apply for assistance if eligible. Budget billing. Weatherize what you can. SNAP defense. Organize paperwork. Know your recert date. Build a pantry backup. Keep one folder, ID, pay stubs, rent, utilities, recert letters. Submit recert paperwork early. If you get cut for missing info, appeal quickly and resubmit. Don't argue, document. Build backup food support now, pantry schedule, church resources, community meals. Isaiah 10:1-2 warns about decrees that crush the vulnerable, and James 2:15-17 says, Faith that won't feed people is dead on arrival. So protect your household, and if you can, help somebody else protect theirs. Galatians 6:2, bear one another's burdens. So yes, tighten your budget, and look around for somebody whose burden is heavier than yours. Because in Matthew 25, Jesus doesn't grade people on their hot takes. He points to food, drink, and care. Subscribe for clear updates and real steps that help. Comment, snap, and tell me what state you're in, or what part of the process is tripping you up, and share this with someone who needs it, because the most powerful resource is often just the right information at the right time.